There we go. That way this thing doesn't make too much noise. Oh boy, now we wait for the people to come in. Hey, look at you. Oh, base. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Before we get started, I want to say one thing. Kowalski analysis. Wait a second. All this time I've been calling him Kowalski, and it actually says Kowkis. What a bummer, dude. Anyway. Hiya Toys Kong is finally here. I figured why not do a live and review it. My knife has. Oh, here it is. Once again, thank you, Kalki Toys. I'm still waiting on Shimo though, which is kind of funny to me because I ordered her first before this. Like, why did this come here way quick than Shimo did? I'm curious though. The dinosaur with a bump on his head. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Look at that. A Sweet Kalki's toy sticker with Scar King and Zuko in it. Is he picking on his nose? I can't tell. Anyway, this is a cool sticker. But enough. Damn, how much wrapping the bro did on this? First there was one layer, now a second one to box. Now we have a third layer. Hiya Toys. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for this figure. Now I get to review it. Yeah, I don't have him. Howdy there, Metal. Mr. Metal. And look here. Yes. Ah, yes. Look at this Kong. What? Now, just to be clear, this is not really a replacement. Not yet, at least, alright? You might be replaced, or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how I think about this figure. You guys smell that? Oh wait, no. The smell of new action figures. There he is. Man, this thing's much more bigger. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. But you know, y'all get what I mean. Like, it's a lot more bigger. Look here. Look at that. This thing is a lot more buff. The articulation is alright. Well, at least the hands are not that, like, that stronghold. The last Hiya toys, their hands were incredibly stiff and extremely hard to even open. How do I get this thing to stand up on itself? It's a bit stiff though. So wait, they added this part, the articulation, but can only do this. Can't go that up or down. Yeah, I'm not going to the hair dryer just yet. I'm only enjoying this action figure first. Because I've been waiting for this one for a while now. And that's me saying that I'm not really a big fan of Hiya toys. But I'm starting to come around. Okay, hold on. Let me see for a second. And there we go. But this thing cannot stand up straight though. Like, I'm literally trying to make it stand up straight. And it can't. For some reason. Are you going to paint a beast glove? Paint a beast glove. Do you still play Kaiju Universe? No, I do not. It's not the same anymore. Kaiju Universe is not the same anymore. Alright. The figure is okay so far, alright? I'm having a bit of issue with the articulation right here. By the way, I'm not complaining. This figure looks sick. I love the detail. What I'm not a big fan of, and this is me being honest, I'm not a big fan that they made the eyes look like this. Like, you cannot see this man's pupils. I mean, I get the crystal makes it, you know, hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Okay, there we go. With the light, you can literally see it clear. Oh, hey, what's up, Alpha? Yo, what's up, Jimbo? Once again, you can barely see the eyes unless you shine a light to it. And I can literally make it stand up straight. I need you to stand up. There we go. There we go. Yes. Once I sell my custom, then yes. Alright, let's take a look at the accessories. First off, we have his axe. Pretty well detailed. Very well done, honestly. Although it's very rubbery. Rubbery. Now let's take a look at the other accessories, such as his heads. And there he goes. Revolution humor. No, I do not. Be specific. Kalki Toys sold it to me. Here are the other head sculpts. This one's fine. The paint seems a little off. The teeth kind of look a bit silly. And same for the head right here. I literally just posted it what it was about. Okay, there we go. I can post Kong in a good position. Kinda. Smirk face works well. Now it's time for the roaring head. Alright, not bad, Hiya Toys. I kinda doubted you guys. I hope Shimo works pretty well. Yeah, looks like a bootleg, but lacks the articulation. Hiya Toys doesn't. Kinda and kinda not. Okay, this one works pretty well. And I guess he can stand up kind of straight. Alright then. Oh, congratulations, buddy. I also ordered Shimo, and I'm still waiting for her. And once again, I want to mention that I ordered this Kong second. I bought Shimo first. For some reason, he came first. Then Shimo probably going to come here sooner or later. Imagine Kong with a Jaeger armor. I'm not a fan of it, alright? At this point, they're just showing Kong how weak he is. And that's what pisses me off the most. Alright, let's take a look at the hands. The hands. Alright. Perfectly well. Not a big fan of the frostbite hand. I'll fix that. I mean, it would have been fine. Like, it would have been okay if this hand was the same as this one. This does not fix at all. It would have been fine if they added it to the Hiya Beast Glove version, because that's when he gets his Beast Glove. When you put it on this one, it doesn't really quite work well. But let's try the other things. The fists, of course. Let's try them on. You said something, buddy? Alright, this one's kind of a bit troubling to fit here. The hole's pretty tight. There we go. Maybe let's replace this hand with this one. How much bigger is it from your Kong figurine? Hold on. Look at that. That works pretty well. That looks pretty well. Now let's try to add the axe to it. Now this one might be a bit difficult, because as you all know, the axe is made of rubber, and at least these fingers are what? Ouch, that hurts. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, that's an edge. Let me just try to fit it in there and stick it in there. There we go. It's fitting. There we go. There we go. Now that was a lot more easier than the first Hiya Toys Kong. Maybe we need some more light here. And look at that. That works really well. That looks really well. You know what? I might order another one because maybe he could be a good replacement for the God of War Kong. Oh, that's a problem. How was it like this? Oh no, I think I kind of messed up here. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Not gonna lie, I do like this Kong. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are y'all nerfing Kong so bad? Oh wow, look at that. Honestly, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm falling more in love with this one. And I can't blame you, alright? I mean, you have more articulation than him, but he is well more detailed. I can see why people are starting to like Hiya toys more than the SH. Regardless of how much you can like fix this figure, you can't compare it to this. Like this is pretty sick. Although it's not really a replacement yet. Since you still have a lot more than this guy has. Yeah, more heads and more hand articulation than this guy does. This guy, you have more cool detail, but he has more accessories that I spent money on. Alright then, let's put him on a posing. Hello. Hey, how much? He was like about $67, and at least he's a bit taller than the grown-up Zuko. Reached a little taller than the... Actually, no, this works pretty well. You know what? I'm gonna recreate that scene. There we go. There we go. Me likey. Speaking of big lizard, let's put him next to Godzilla. Although this guy's more bulkier. Oh man. Maybe I should buy Hiya Toys Godzilla. Although he's not exactly taller, he is way too buff. Like you cannot convince me that if Kong looked like this instead of like this, you cannot convince me that he'll still beat him in a fight. Nah, I'm just saying. Like if Kong was actually like almost the same height as Godzilla and more bulkier, he would definitely beat him in a one-on-one fight. I mean, low chances, alright? Low chances. I'm not saying he could. I'm saying that what if, alright? What if? Like what if Kong was the same size and more bulkier? But no, we got this Kong, who's more shorter and less bulky. I'm just saying. You know what? Maybe I should order Hiya Toys Godzilla. Well, that's gonna have to wait because I'm broke. I spent my money on this guy and on Hiya Shimo, which I'm still waiting. The exclusive Kong was like $90. Yes. Pose him in all fours. You know what? Maybe I will. Hold on. But in all fours. I do want to also point out that I did give Shimo a little bit of a paint job. If some of you might notice, her nails are blue. Her blue spikes are here. The crystals are more bluish, but I also gave it a dry paint job. Gave it a bit of white. Any new customs? Skull Devil pretty soon, and I don't know. I don't know what's next for me. Maybe Gemstone Megalon, Cyborg Scar King, Mega Godzilla Earth. I don't know. Literally, I have so many possibilities. I just don't know what to start with. Alright, see ya, Bree. Thank you for joining the live. Don't buy the current Evo. Wait, Heat Ray. Please. I don't. The current Evolve Heat Ray. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Alright, let's see this guy in all fours. Look, man, I'll be honest with you. I'm not like a fan of Has-Been Hotel or even Hell of a Boss. They're just way too much. They're just too much. That's all I can say. Don't even get me started on the fandom. But I'll see. We'll see, okay? We'll see. I only watch it just for curiosity. I want to see how the story ends. I have him beat his chest. Oh, have him beat his chest. But let's see though. Let's see if this guy can actually reach up to his chest, unlike the other current Hiya toys couldn't do. Okay, yeah. Apparently he can. Come on, stand up straight. You did it earlier. What if SH and Hiya work together? Well, either one or two things could happen. Hiya Toys could work on the sculpting while SH works on the articulation. How much would it be? A half price. SH Monsters either makes it expensive so they can both have their fair share, or they can somehow just, I don't know, maybe that won't really work. Hello, Godzilla guy. Yeah, this guy's more buff than the current Kong I have. For some reason, this leg is a bit loose. This one's also a bit loose, but more stiff and strong to hold the other one. And the only way I can keep this guy to make him stand up straight is that he has to stand up like this. If I keep him straight up, he'll fall. So if you have a Hiya Toys Kong, just remember he'll only stand up straight if you keep him like this. Like in this pose, like some original gorilla would stand like. If you make him stand up straight, he's not gonna hold still. So yeah. Hot take. Well, I enjoy Hiya so much as I think it's dumb that he has Mothra. Almost everyone. I mean, canonly, Mothra could regenerate kaijus. I think. I'm not quite sure. No, not regenerate, just heal them. But hey, plot conveniences, right? A way to like keep the show go on. And I know by far what he's definitely gonna do with those 16 inches of venom. If y'all get that reference. I'm honestly surprised just one hit from Sinister Shin. She's still going. No. I'm not a big fan of Venom, right? I'm just keeping my level up to the Monsterverse. Because speaking of Venom, oh boy, I'm about to bring out the monster I hated to create. You two stay together. I don't care, right? You two look cute together. Yep. One of you just had to say it. Oh boy, I created a monster here. Literally. Alright, that's enough screen time for you. Ah, yes, another option. Hold on. Let me bring out the God of War. As some of you may know, I updated him. I gave him more armor, more clothing, and updated his scouts here. So yeah, all in all, he's looking pretty fine. Do buy Alante, I already did. Godzilla will not survive of her smash. Technically, he was the one who's doing the thing. Mothra Godzilla's just lucky to not, like, be paralyzed. That's all I can say. What am I talking about? It used to be fun, but now I'm just talking weird shit. What's wrong with me? Okay, alright. He was right behind her anyways. I did not see it. Please do it again. What? Godzilla? The God of War? Shimo? Oh wait, that's right. The monkey himself. The reason I started alive. Here he is. Oh dude, Sinister shouldn't be breaking the rules. So call SWAT or Sinister. Add this. Oh, thank you Kaiju Gaming for the $2 donation. Yo, do Ghidorah. You have him? I do have Ghidorah. He's in my shelves, but what do you want me to do? Hiya or SH? How about both, alright? I mean, in a few ways, alright? I already have a few certain in my collection, and I already have a certain in my other collection. You should do Kong, but in immortal suit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Where's Omni-Man? Where is he? Oh, look at that. He can actually reach. Yes, I'm a... You know, I really hate how people just keep reminding me of something that I already know. Like, yes, I'm aware of the new Hiya toy figures, of the new upcoming Hiya toy figures. Scar King, Behemoth, Tiamat. Who else? Was that all? Am I missing someone? Nah. Do you know a YouTuber called Dante Dustin? I think. I don't know. Bless you, Animator Man. Animator Man. I do have Monster... Oh, yeah! Monster X 2. But I feel like they should have included Final Wars Godzilla first. Then Monster X. Biolante, please do it again. Do what again? Biolante's in the background wait, I was about to say that she was in the background smoking weed, but then I saw Shadow Knight. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, where is the weed? You know about Italian brain rot? No, don't get me started on that, bro. Don't get me started on that, okay? A cactus, a stick, an elephant, a freaking shark on shoes. Can you show us Monster X? Uh, he's all the way over there. Alright, fine. Before you start saying ew, just know I don't care. There's Monster X. How about that? Ah, yeah, imagine. I am what? Please show Biolante. Alright. Everybody move out of the way. They want to see the big weed. Actually, no, you get to stay. You're welcome here. Everybody wants to see the big weed in the live stream. Alright, this might be a big screen. Yeah, I do not understand what you mean by that. Right, anyway, here's the big weed. 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 Yes, I did. And this is how big she is compared to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla. Although not tall enough, I worked with whatever I had. No wonder those hairless cats have no hair. They smoke some weed. Why do I keep saying weed? Weed. Weed. Oi up. Okay, I can tell you were trying to say something else. Look, I'm not a fan that they keep like making Kong this type of bullshit, alright? First there was the metal tooth, and now the hand. I mean the beast glove. I mean, don't get me wrong though, the beast glove is cool and all. But I'm just mad skeptical about how dirty they keep doing Kong. Like in the original movie, Godzilla versus King Kong, Kong had lightning powers. I was hoping to see that, like, if if Kong got lightning powers in the original Godzilla versus Kong movie, how come this version of Kong, this version doesn't get his powers then? Oh, because he's just a monkey. Doesn't make sense. You tell that to the first movie then. I don't know, I'm just frustrated. Weed. Can you get Behemoth out? No. Behemoth is all the way down there. I don't feel like it. Yeah, just a monkey. Why is everybody saying the weed all of a sudden? First there was the Grug memes. All of a sudden it was something else, I think. And now we're talking about weed. 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 Oh shit, I'm sorry. What am I making? Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm not doing that. And even if I wanted to, I don't even have baby oil. Y'all remember that meme where people really thought we were gonna get Kong just because of this? Are you sure? Okay, you keep spamming that, dude. I literally said no. May Godzilla kill Shimo? No. Shimo beats him in a fight. Scar King went bye-bye. Scar King is on vacation or is chasing Bugs Bunny down because of that ridiculous haircut he gave him. If some of you even watched the video. Please show Space Godzilla. Which version? Showa or Monsterverse? Does Godzilla have bent toes? No. He doesn't need that. Chicken butt. Do you play Yes. I play Suitborn. Sometimes Adopt Me and sometimes other games like Uno, Kaijo Ryzen. I don't know, some other games. I like to revisit some of the old games I play with my friends. Will you make a Discord server No, because honestly, there's nothing interested about it. I could make a Discord server based on people's customs. Then I could rate them. But honestly, that's just something a lot of people already did. It won't really fit for me. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I love Monkey. Jeez. Here I am getting up my chair, grabbing random figures out here out of my display, just for you guys to see. Although this was supposed to be a Hiya Toys Kong video, but no, let's just pull out the other guys. No, I already have an Angears figure. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Yeah, this is not for me. We were brothers once. What the fuck? I learned that from an old friend of mine. What, is he trying so hard to do the splits? Stand up straight. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have no money. Okay, I'm not doing that. Ow! Ah, that hurt. Oh man, that hurt. I grabbed Godzilla by his dorsal spines, and one of his spikes poked my pinky. That hurts. Ow! Ah, that burns. Ride monkey. I mean, maybe this guy could work. Come on. Man, look at that. Bro, you can't do that. This guy can. Well, kinda. Oh, God, no, that was a mistake. Oh, the person who made me do that, I hate you. Oh, no. Why do you ship every Goji with Mothra? Because I can, and I want to. I don't know, it's just something random in mind. Okay, the figure did not break. It's completely fine. If only this Kong had a finger. Make him kill Kong for that. No. Man, they're not put this accessory on him yet. ASMR. It sounds like I'm just frying the chicken. Deep fried chicken. Now we just gotta make sure it fits. The hole is too tight. The bag is too big! Okay, there we go. See that? It fits. Alright, now that is pure cinema. Look at that. That is pure cinema. I saw this fear go to mine, what's on your mind? If you want it, yeah, but again, this is copyrighted music for you. I can't sing it, I don't know the lyrics. Fine. Great, I dropped my Scylla and my Gigan just for this. Alright, move. You too. Here's Anguirus. People requested to see. Or at least just one person. At this point, I'm bringing out my entire shelf here, and I have so much to clean up. See you later, Shadow Knight. Thank you for coming. Huh, look at that. And here I'm starting to wonder if their designs are like similar to each other. They both have a crown, they both have spikes. How they both look almost alike. Yeah, it hurts. Anguirus' stubby toes, it hurts. Corre como el viento, tiro al anco. Ah, ah. Oh yeah, you can imagine how that feels. No nuts. No cuts. No. Oh, shoot. My bad. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, boy. That was a mistake. Good thing y'all saw my front head. Oh, wow. That was a close one. Wow. That was a close one. Wow. Anyway, move aside. This was supposed to be a Kong live. So yeah, it's Hiya Toys. I like it. Although I'm not really gonna replace him just yet. It's good. But honestly, this Kong can do things that this one can't. More accessories, more head sculpts. But I will bring him up in a few other videos, alright? What do you mean evil face? You saying I'm evil? But look, I'm not saying it's a bad figure. Like, I love it. You know what? I love both of these figures, alright? They're both good. Why are you touching my beard? It's a lot softer than mine. What do you think? I'm made of shards and plastic. You're made of soft. Keep doing it. Anyways, I love these figures, alright? I love both of these figures. I will bring up this one a few times for a few videos, and this one will be for other things. More like for his gunfights, other things. Besides, this one has a beast glove and this one doesn't. So there's a lot this thing doesn't have that this Kong doesn't. Until I finally get every single thing necessary for this Kong, he will be the new replacement. For right now, I'm gonna stick to my original Kong. Don't worry, I will bring up this guy now and then. Anyways, that's it for the live. All I've been showing you was just the big monkey. Now stay tuned because I will also get the Hiya Toys Shimo, which I'm waiting for. Anyways, that's it for the live chat, and I'll see you all later. Thank you for joining, everyone.